Hello, students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We continue with our Early Americas series by looking at European exploration in the Americas. Check the description down below for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet that you can use with this video. Okay, let's go. Around 1001, Vikings, a football team in Minnesota, Skol! But also, and more important for what we're talking about now, Vikings were seagoing people from Scandinavia that explored the eastern tip of North America and even settled briefly in Newfoundland. There is also evidence that Asians continued across the Bering Strait into North America after the Ice Age, and that Polynesians may have reached the Americas as well. Then the world forgot about us. Then, almost 500 years later, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Christopher Columbus, an Italian-born sea captain, was hired by Spain's Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand to go to the East Indies and find gold. The trick here is that it was a westward route instead of going around the African continent. On he went, and on October 12, 1492, a lookout on one of his ships sighted land. Believing he was in the Indies, Columbus called the people he saw Indians. After exploring the islands for 3 months, he returned to Spain with tobacco, pink pearls, pineapples, and sleeping hammocks. The king and queen made Columbus governor of all land he had claimed for Spain. In 1493, he returned to the West Indies and founded the first Spanish colony in the Americas. But he turned out to be a better explorer than a governor, and when the queen learned of his harsh rule, she demanded his return to Spain in chains. Although he was pardoned, he died in 1506 in Spain, still convinced he had reached Asia. The arrival of Europeans would forever change the lives of the people in the Americas. Other explorers tried to find a western water route to Asia. In 1513, Vasco Núñez de Balboa of Spain became the first European to see the Pacific Ocean. In 1519, Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan sailed across the Pacific. In the Philippine Islands, he and several others were killed. Only one ship and 18 men returned to Spain in 1522, making them, not Ferdinand, even though he always gets the credit, the first to circumnavigate or travel around the Earth. Don't worry, Canada. We know that you are part of America too. We will discuss some of the French dudes that explored you up and down in a future video when we discuss New France. The 1500s also saw the beginning of the Columbian Exchange, a transfer of people, products, and ideas between the Eastern and Western hemispheres. Some exchanges were positives. Europeans brought plants such as oranges, figs, and dandelions, and animals such as pigs and cattle and horses that would change the lives of the Native Americans. The Americas gave the rest of the world potatoes, corn, tomatoes, and other crops that together account for nearly half of the world's food supply. Yeah, even though you love your Italian pizza, tomatoes are native to Mexico, not Italy. Other exchanges had a negative impact, including the introduction of diseases to which American Indians had no immunity. These diseases, including smallpox, the measles, and influenza, killed an estimated 90% of the native population of the Americas. I hate to end this on such a horrible note, but it is recap time. Okay, the Vikings are thought to be the first Europeans here on the New World. Skol! But then Europe forgot about us. Then in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue and found us, even if he never realized it. He was a terrible person, but he is credited for reminding Europe that there is another huge piece of Earth out there. Ferdinand Magellan was murdered as he was trying to circumnavigate that Earth, and for some reason, history books still give him all credit. Vasco Núñez de Balboa found the Pacific Ocean. Big find. Europe found that there was a lot of good stuff in the Americas, like tomatoes and chocolate, and the Columbian Exchange began. Europe brought some stuff to the New World too, like horses and, well, the decimation of the indigenous population from diseases. Again, that bad note. Well, that is European exploration of the Americas nutshell. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What do you think about Christopher Columbus's legacy? Let us know in the comments down below.